All right, how y'all doing? This is TK from Comic Insider and the Gulf Coast CW. We're out here at the end of day one in Gatlinburg, Tennessee of the Smoky Mountain Fan Fest. Y'all need to get out here tomorrow because right now we're out here with the legendary 3D guy himself, the Bend the Spoon artist, Eddie Price. How you doing today, sir?
There is no spoon, sir.
Oh, what?
There is no spoon.
Oh, there's no spoon.
You'll find that it's not the spoon that bends, it is yourself.
Oh, yeah. It's the wrist itself. The little curve, man.
So some people go, so the tattoo's not really there? I'm like, no, it hurt.
Oh, yeah. So how you doing, man?
I'm great. I'm great.
It's been since the last Smoky Mountain Fan Fest, the one last year.
Yeah.
Their year one since we got to hang out.
And they've upgraded, man. It's just great.
Oh, this is pretty epic,
I'm
man.
having a great weekend, man. So many stories already. Just of great interactions, meeting fans, old and new. That you know, I say if we meet once, we're family. But then so many.
It's always great to hang out with the Comic-Con family.
Oh, man, for real.
The fans, though, in general. Meeting fans, like, we got to meet some of ours out here. I mean, you got to meet a new genre of fans, I mean, at this con with your artwork and everything.
Yeah. And I'm just having a blast. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell us about some of your stuff, because you got everything from Marvel to DC. I mean, some amazing stuff. Indiana Jones to Alien stuff.
I like to draw.
That's oh, come on, man. We're not Bubba Fest
I'm working
anymore.
on this audition for this character. Now, in my own head that doesn't exist. The audition doesn't exist either. But it's fun. No, it's been a busy month, but it's a good problem to have. But it's been pretty cray-cray, as they say. I'm still a big kid. I'm hip. I'm with it. Tucka.
Oh, yeah, you did the whole.
You got Dr.
Oh,
Evil,
man,
remember?
you went to the whole
That's
Austin
it. That was
Powers
a deep
for
cut.
that.
Yeah,
you went to Dr. Evil for
we're
that
this
one.
close to riff tracks. We're this right now, and without the movie playing. Now, so yeah, I started something new. I tried a new idea using LED kit, added into the mix, and if you can see it, let's see.
Oh yeah, we got the changing lights in the background.
It's got the cool remote, and you can sit there and you can mess around with it. And it also has a free phone app that the kit comes with, but the rest of it's all handmade. And those two are about 60 hours to do because that's all hand drawn and handmade.
Yeah, you spend usually between about 40 to 80 hours on each of these, right?
It can take a few minutes. Yeah, it's very time consuming, but it's definitely a labor of love because I'm a tinkerer at heart. I've got that kind of personality. And so I'm the guy that goes into the hardware store and buys something. I don't know what its real use is, but I think it'll work with a 3D piece.
Whatever walk in there like,
just
like on Parks and Recs, like Ron Swanson,
you're a little MacGyver.
I know more than you. You go get your shit.
Well, I remember I had to go to a hardware store to buy a certain thing that was a piece of wood, and I'd been buying it for years, and it was part of how I make these.
Yeah.
And I had never actually asked what they were for. And so I said, "Do you have any of these?" And I described it enough where the guy knew what they were, and he took me right to them. And I said, "I'll take every one of those packs of those." You know, I was like stocking up. And I said, by the way, what are these for? And he explained it, and he goes, so why didn't you didn't know what they were for? Why? And I said, you want to see something cool? And I pulled out my phone and showed him a 3D piece.
Oh, man, just all those
stuff. And he goes, what is that? And I said, I don't use those for what they're made for. I use them to make that. And he goes, what?
One of the things I love, man, over the years, because we've done a good few interviews together.
Yeah,
but over the years, I think it was possibly Wizard World was one of our first, or it was that, or I don't know, it was one of the smaller events. It's something New Orleans, I think, but way back when.
Sure. Yeah,
but it was way before you did the evolution of your stuff, because you always had great artwork.
Thank you.
But I mean, and they always did the great, the 3D stuff great. But the evolution of now using LED lights and everything,
that's the thing that
your stuff is always badass. But now it's like hell, you charge double the price now, and no one would even complain. Like,
well, there's only so many times you can stop for gas, and now every convenience store is full of LED lights in their windows. Until you go, wait a minute, I wonder if that would work with this, and I want to try it.
It does, man. I mean.
And so it was a little trial and error, and then the Thanos piece was first that I used the LEDs.
And I love the time lapse video you did for that, where it showed you putting in the LEDs for each part, like time stone, each stone of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Right.
Of that.
Yeah,
it's
and
pretty
then
epic stuff.
Not only that, but the LED kit just coincidentally has a specific setting on the phone app that fades through or strobes through all 6 gemstone colors.
Awesome, man.
And it's like they made it. They like there's this guy I heard about, this 3D guy. He's going to need all 6 gemstones. I can feel it. So that's what I want when you design this LED kit. Now get it done, scientists. And slams the door.
We gotta get you to get done one of those, one more of those DC ones of the. Remember you had the. Was it back at Bubba Fest? I think it was. You had the Flash and the Reverse Flash.
Yes.
And it was like it was racing. The wide shot one. Yeah, they were racing.
It was a panoramic. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
We need to get some of that with the LED in there, man. Well, and I'll even buy that one from you. We'll hang it on the wall in Comic Insider. That's just in the background, man, for the home office.
That's the funny thing is now I'm looking back at old pieces and going, would the LEDs work? So I did it with that Matrix piece, and that was. I already love that piece. Of course, I'm all about some Matrix, but the LEDs just up to them.
Yeah, I love the LEDs one on the Matrix, but that Flash one, man, you guys start making more of those, man. You throw a little bit of Jay Garrick in there. You throw Professor Zoom and a couple other speedsters and those LED lights.
Well,
just sell me the prototype, all right?
Have you seen the Flash I did where he's running straight towards you in 3D?
Yeah. I've seen something like that on Facebook, but there was no LED light or anything.
LED lights in the next one. It's already built. I just got to do the rest.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you can edit that out. That was just for you to hear.
That was just for me. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. But so.
What you will.
No, man. So before we hop off here, for fans to be able to find out, find your page and stuff, be able to find your artwork, so.
You go to www.w.com. Now you go to eddieprice.net or hashtag that 3D guy. And it's all one word. Or you can find me on Instagram under the handle The Comic Jedi. And
you heard it from the master himself. Get out here tomorrow. We still have one more day of this event. So get out here, buy some of the amazing artwork from Eddie Price. See some of the, meet some of your greatest, superhero fans. Check out some great stuff. We got Flash Gordon out here. We got this man right
3D.
Here. 3D. We will see you in the multiverse. Gotta run.